They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And they'll get this well past midfield inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as an 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Holding offense.
Schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll be brought down on the other side. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he is out of bounds. For the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Panthers get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just get the trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll go down inside the 45.
Which is a week ago. And he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 2nd and 11. The connecting here with DJ Sharp. And they'll get this to the 30.
That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shot.
Plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have retaken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young timeout. They punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession.
Because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's knocked away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have the pick. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he backs this again. They'll go from the 40. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's able to get this to the 40.
Right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll run with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th rush. Less than a minute to go in the 1st half.
Ready?
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he still has yet to get on. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead. He'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous half of the game, let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. And Shark hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of his territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he'll get this down. Now back to throw. That's the tight end Hurst with it. 5-yard line. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 15-point deficit. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Second down, back to Sanders.
Ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. One drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. Because they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to.
Under pressure again, and down he goes.
On the defensive side of the ball, but they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. 17 yards there on 4th down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a short. Looking to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And a drive. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the cross midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be, now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. And he will, now it's 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And boy, is he down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Able to find Thielen, but then clock rolling. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken to field. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is into a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's incomplete.
To make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
One last shot at the end zone. And he knocks the ball away. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this
was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Washington, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the